This is not clickbait at all. This actually happened. It's a true story. So just stick around to the end, you'll see what I mean. Okay, first of all, I still haven't figured out the lighting in this dorm situation. It's really bad, I know. I can't really fix it. It's just like, I don't know what light bulbs they put in this thing, and there's no fixing it. It's either this or freaking, is that better? That's just weird. Alright, so let's hop back a couple months. It was about mid-December. I'd just gotten back from school. It was winter break. No school, no homework, not a lot of responsibilities. And I was set out on shooting my 4-part documentary called QB1GF. But this was the first day of shooting. So I'm following the subject, Jenna Jansen, around. And so this first day, all I wanted to do was follow her around during her average everyday life and just get footage that way and just kind of get to know her as much as possible and let you guys see her as much as possible. So what we ended up doing was she had to go to the mall that day, so I followed her to the mall.
Let's go to the mall today.
So we get to the mall. We're in Indy, by the way, so that needs to be clarified. And really nothing crazy. Obviously you got people looking at me because I got a tripod and a camera following around this girl for some reason, obviously. So people are looking at me a little weird, but I don't care what people think most of the time. And so I'm following Jenna down this hallway. Not hallway, it's in a school. It's like a, I don't know. It was just, there's shops here and we're walking down this path. And then all of a sudden I look up and I just see this dude. He's got cut off black hoodie. He's got biceps the size of my torso. And I'm like, damn, who has the balls to wear a cut off black hoodie in the middle of December in Indiana when it's like 10 degrees outside into the mall in public? But anyways, then I look up and I see his face and I go, my first reaction was, holy shit, that's Pat McAfee. Like, it has to be. It looks exactly like him. But then I stop, my rationality takes over, and I'm like, okay, if this was Pat McAfee, one of the most entertaining guys to ever come from Indiana, one of the most outgoing players to play for the Indianapolis Colts, and one of the best punters we've ever had, people would notice him if it was actually him, right? That's what was going through my head. So I go, okay, wait, is that actually Pat McAfee? But I couldn't get over it. It looked exactly like Pat McAfee. And only Pat McAfee would have the balls and the biceps to pull off the cut off black hoodie. And so I'm like, okay, I come to the conclusion, it is Pat McAfee. And at that moment, I had to decide, what am I gonna say? I have to say something. I have camera in hand, I can capture this footage and cherish it the rest of my life and use this to get famous.
We gotta go out there and we gotta take it, right? Take it! Take it! I want you to go out there and take it!
This is what was actually going through my head, guys. I kid you not. This happened so quickly. He's walking by me, I'm walking by him, I have my camera, I'm following Jenna around, it's already recording, so I don't have to worry about that. I see him, he's walking closer and closer, and my mind is racing. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? And all the words that I'm able to muster out, all I say is, I kid you not, this is 100% honesty, I just go, hey Pat. I said it like I was like a longtime friend, like, hey Pat, what's up? How you doing, man? Like I knew the guy. I said it like I knew the guy. And God bless his heart, he just looks at me and he goes, what's up, man? Points at me, looks me in the eye, and I'm pretty sure he could see the defeat in my eyes as I knew I ruined this social encounter, and that moment had passed and I ruined it, and it was so bad. And so as I sulked in my defeat, he trotted off to his destination to never be seen again, and I walked off to the food court to soak my sorrows in sweet, sweet Qdoba. And that was it. That was supposed to be the end of the story. That's what I thought the end of the story was, but thankfully, so thankfully, that was not the end of the story. I was sitting there, eating the food, dejected, I was down, I missed my shot at fame, I missed my chance to meet one of my heroes, because Pat McAfee, if you're watching this, you're a legend. I look up to you. Thank you for being so damn entertaining. You're the best. Thank you for what you do. But anyways, I'm super dejected. I'm down on myself. I ruined my chance. I had my camera in hand, recording. This could have been magical. But it wasn't, and I ruined it. But as I'm eating, as we're all eating at the table, I get a nudge from my friend who helped me record, and she goes, "Hey, isn't that Pat? Isn't that the guy?" And I look up, and I'm like, holy crap. This was one of the most serendipitous moments that mankind has ever created. I look across the mall, look across the food court, and I see Pat in all his fame and glory, trotting, almost like gliding across the crowd on his way to the escalator. That was about, I want to say, about 20 feet in front of me. So we were sitting, there's an escalator, and we were down towards the bottom, just eating our food. He's making his way, like I said, gliding through it, and he gets to the elevator, or he gets to the escalator, and I knew this was God talking to me. Thank you. This was God talking to me. This was my second chance. This is my second chance. I can't blow it. You have to get something together. I was like, White, right now, pull yourself together. This is your chance. Do not blow it. So I grab my camera and I make sure it's pointing right at him and it's recording, and I follow him. I follow him with the camera, and I knew I had to say something. I had to get his attention, and obviously I didn't want to stop him and like disrupt his day or anything. I just wanted to get his attention. That's all. I'll say hi, like your stuff, all that stuff. Nothing too crazy. But again, as I am a man of many words, the only thing I get out is I look up at Pat, I point at him, and I go, "Hey, I love you, man. I love you. I love you, Pat." And for some reason, I kept repeating, "I love you, man." Oh my gosh, he probably thinks I'm so crazy. But God bless his soul, he looks down on me like a father would look down on his son. And he looks down from that escalator as he's gliding up into the heavens. He looks down on me and goes, "Hey, I love you too, man." And in that moment, I swear, no one else on the universe existed except for me and Pat. And I looked up to him like a son looks up at his father. And my heart was filled. My heart was filled with joy. I had never felt so good in my life. I felt loved and appreciated, and I'll probably never see him again in my life. He went off to live his life. I continue to live my life, but we will always share that one moment together. Whether he knows it or not, that moment will live with me forever. So thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. So Pat, if you somehow watched this video and made it all the way to this point, if you could share this with all your fans and your audience, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much. Anyways, so that's the story of how I met Pat McAfee and how he confessed his love to me. And that's a special moment and special bond we will share forever. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like below, comment below. I appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.
B-O-A-T, hit a boat.
Yo.
B-O-A-T, hit a boat.
Yo. Best of all time, other players don't align.